Hello, so what's going on, guys? Welcome to a new video, and I'm back with Absolute Flash. So it's been long, and yeah, I have been absent for many years. So yeah, I'm not gonna talk about those things in this video. Let's start about the comic book. So, Absolute Flash is totally a new comic book origin about this thing, and right now the Flash is Wally West. So, this is based on Wally West, and I'm gonna go directly on the storytelling, what is happening. So, Wally West is having the Flash powers that is so much electrifying, flashy powers, but he can't able to control it because those powers are way out of his league at this present. So we can see these things are not under his control, and he is pretty much scared of it. So this story starts with Off Two Walls, Flash in Off Two Walls. So this is the part one, and what I can see, the illustrations and the storytelling is pretty good with a new origin. And at the time, we can see that Wally is trying to calm himself down, but he can't do it, but he's trying his best to do it. So there was a start, and we have to go 2 days ago back, and what we see that he's standing right in the middle of the road, and it's abandoned place, and he don't have much to see or enjoy over there. This is a complete new area, or it's just around the world for him, because he's moving across the country with his father, because his father is doing a secret project. It's a very confidential project in military and army. They're in secret labs, so that's why he is in depressed, because after his mother died, everything is not the same for in his life. And so in this moment he can't able to enjoy his life. He is just walking alone, and this is the Fort Folks. That here the lab is there, and he is staying here with his father. And but this area is pretty much heavily guarded, and when he returned in this area, the security guard stops him and asks him, your father's going to be really screw on him. But at that time we get to see Barry Allen, and we can measure the approx things what is happening in the storyline, because Barry Allen is a research scientist over here, and he's the research mate of his father in the laboratory. And Barry is here as Dr. Allen, and he is pretty much confident, and he's pretty friendly with Wally over here. So he tries to get over with the depression of Wally, and he said, okay, let's do something cool. And he asks and invites Wally to visit their lab. And though the lab looks suspicious, but the lab looks also amazing, and the lab is full of surprises, but these things are confidential. But at that moment Alan said, that is Barry Allen, so he said that yeah, Wally, you can work in here as a part-time. I'll talk to the organization, I'll talk to your father. But we can see that Wally is interested about this job, and he wants to be involved in some kind of area. But the thing is, his father denies. Suddenly his father appears on that place. No, I won't. At the time we can see his father is very much serious, and in this confidential place he don't want Wally to be involved. And he said, okay, you can go to home and hang out with your friends. But Wally said, there's no friends. Because of you I have to travel across the country and come here, but I didn't know anyone, I don't have anyone. At that time Barry also tries to convince Cornell, that is Wally's father, to to take him in this lab and to give him a job, a kind of part-time job. But his father is not ready about this one. So we get to see now again in the present, Wally is pretty much depressed, and he is in the middle of nowhere. And he look back, he sees that He's on his own, no one can hurt him. But sometimes something's there as a dust, smoke is there on the desert, and he can see suddenly a ship coming in towards him, and there's a boomerang, and that spikes him. He starts to run fast, and he just hides inside the cave. There is a boomerang shape fly just comes in the cave, and he tries to does as best as he can go from there. So we get to see here is the gang with the gang who are just kind of against the Flash. They are always trying to catch the Flash. This is the gang, and we know that something's gonna be happening over here. So for the first issue, it's a story build up, and we see that oh sorry, my bad, not Barry, it's Wally. He's running as fast as he can, as much possible, and we get to see that the speed is getting better and better, and it's just let's moving on to him, and but he can't able to control the speed and the power. And we get to see again 1 day ago what is happening, and it's just after the night when in the lab his father denies his willing to do a job or part-time job in the lab. At that time his father comes in and he said, Wally, you okay? So he said, Dad, I am fine. So on this moment we get to see his father tries to like calm him down, wants to talk about something, and tries to get everything clear and everything smooth. But at the time Wally is too much depressed, and he's thinking that Barry was able to see potential on him, but his father himself is not seeing anything. At that time his father just gets angry, and he said, you won't talk with Barry again about this matter. So he just said, okay, aye sir. And after, like, while going there, while leaving the room, he also said if mom were still alive, they were supposed to leave his father alone, and he just went out in the water in the rainy night. This is the thing, this is not the next morning, this is about the next night. And when he comes out, there is a big rain, cocoon, thunderstorm, and you get to see there's a red lights all over the floor and the area. So I think what I can say that he just followed the lights and he appears in the lab, and there he sees monstrous creatures are in the jars. Everyone is screaming, everyone is back alive, and he sees that at the center of the lab, Barry is there, and he said, Wally, get away, son! Go, run! And we get to see he is running at this moment, and the darkness and the cold, everyone, Mr. Boomerang, is just going after him, and they wants to kill him, but he said the kid is close, we don't want to kill him, we want to catch him. And again the power just kicks in inside Wally, and there is a shattering thing happen. So we get to see this is the thing that was happening in the lab, and he just deflected and he just destroyed, devastated at that point. And then he just tries to hide in the shadow in the cave, and we get to see a dead body, which is pretty much old. And we get to see, is it this Barry Allen ID card is there. So something is going on, which still not clear that whether Barry Allen died in a different universe or in a different timeline, or it's happening like because if it's happening at that moment only, because here it's said like 2 days ago this was happening, but suddenly his Barry Allen, if Barry Allen died 2 nights back, so why his skeleton will come out like this? It would have taken a long time. But anyway, flash forward, we get to see it's like 1 year later. Everything is disastrous. It seems like the laboratory, and someone comes up, access to Project Olympus archives requested. password Blue Trinity, and the machine said like access granted, retrieving archives. After that, we get to see in the archives something was there, and the Flash, that is Wally West, was trying to touch the animal over there, and suddenly, mirror, mirror on the wall, we get to see the villain. Time to make this whole world fall. So yeah, this I personally enjoyed this comic book, but I'm not gonna give a big rating because a few of the things happened. We should understand that this is an intro episode or as an intro issue. So in the issue number one, we can't get a lot of storytelling. But as a mediocre thing, I think we have done it pretty much well. The creators might have done it very well, and the artist is really good. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you like it, just hit the like button and subscribe for more. Next video is coming very soon this time. Have a great day, guys. Bye.